Hello children, how are you? So I hope everyone is fine. Am I right? Oh, Vicky. Well and good. Everyone is fine. Okay, everyone know very well in the science, while I am explaining the science only, you know that the FA1 exams will be on, so will be on 19th. So the exams will be started from 19th onwards, and portion of your FA1 exam, so social. So I said the portion of science, am I right? So now we are going to do the revision for the social. So for the social means whatever the lessons are there, 1 and 2 lessons means what are the lessons, children? The first lesson is maps and globes. Maps and globes. Our second lesson is latitudes and longitudes. Latitudes and longitudes. So maximum your portion for FA1 is, so 1 and 2 lessons from the science and 1 and 2 lessons from the social. Okay, so if there are any changes in the exam or if in the portion, I will tell you in the next session or coming sessions whatever I am going to tell. Okay, so this is the portion. So right now our portion, which I know very well, is, so from the social we are having so maps and the globes. So our exams will be from 19th onwards. So FA1 revision. So today we are going to do FA1 revision. So which lesson we will do? So we will start our revision with lesson number 1. So what is that? Maps and globes. Maps and globes. Yeah, children. So in a brief way, if I want to tell what will be there in your maps and globes, what will be there, children, in this lesson, if you want to know in a detailed way, means what is a map. So what is a map will be there, and also globe. So we'll come to learn about a map. Map means what and a globe means what, and differences of map and globe, and you learn about features of map, features of map and the features of globe. Yeah, so maximum our lesson will be covered with this. Yeah, so everyone know very well, and this is a very very easy lesson. So everyone, already we have completed SC also. So ST also we have completed for lesson number 1, and lesson number 2 I didn't even conducted ST, no. Okay, so now while going to do our revision part, then we will conduct the lesson number 2 ST. Okay, so our maximum lesson is covered with map. Map means what? It is a 2-dimensional structure and it is in the flat surface. Okay, globe means it will be in the 3-dimensional. Okay, and it is like a spherical shape. Okay, it is like a similar to that of the earth. And also differences, whatever the differences will be there for maps and the globes. The differences for maps and globes. And futures, so what will be there, the futures for the map and futures for the globe. So this if you are reading this all, then maximum we will cover our lesson, so that it will be easy to you people to learn. Well and good, we have completed our explanation part and the workbook part. So everyone, so maximum try to read the textbook. From the textbook, okay, you will get the some fill in the blanks, some new blanks will be there, no. So you may think, ma'am, it is not there in workbook. So don't depend upon the workbook, don't pactify the workbook. Okay, read the textbook thoroughly. So if you are reading the textbook thoroughly, so that you can answer so that you can answer it. For example, if I am asking the question which is not there in the workbook, okay, what will be there in the eastern hemisphere? So what will be there in the southern hemisphere? Okay, so like that, if I am asking the questions means you have to answer. So if you want to answer means then you have to read the textbook thoroughly. Okay, whoever the fast learners are there, if you got the first lesson workbook, okay, to read the spellings first, read the spellings properly. After that, read the textbook. Okay, read the textbook. Okay, if you didn't got second lesson, first complete that second lesson also. After completion of first lesson and second lesson, then you can learn the textbook. Okay, so see here children, so today we will complete the revision of first lesson, big part and the short answer questions. In the next session I will explain you long answer questions, and I will ask the questions from the textbook, and also I'll explain whatever the spellings are there which is important in this lessons. That spellings all I will write on the board, so that it will help you to write the spellings properly in your exam. Okay, so children, open your workbooks. What is a map of landforms and the water bodies? So sorry, here I didn't say no, types of maps are also there. Types of maps. So 3 types of maps are there, no? Thematic map, political map, and also physical map. Yeah. So what is the meaning of physical, and what is the meaning of political, and what is the meaning of thematic map, that you have to read. Okay, which map will show the landforms and the water bodies? Physical map. So physical map will tell you about the landforms and the water bodies. What kind of an object is a globe? Globe is a before only I said no. So globe is a 3-dimensional object. Globe is a 3-dimensional object. Next, the shape of a globe is similar to that of what? Earth. So the shape of a globe is similar to that of Earth. Next, the dash of a map explains symbols and the colors. So which will explain the symbols and the colors? Key map. So key of a map will help you to explain the symbols and the colors. Next, globe is derived from which Latin word? Globus. Globe is derived from globus. The word globus. It is a Latin word. At what angle is the axis of a globe is tilted? So tilted. In which angle tilted means? Before all I said in Telugu also Vampu will tell, no? So in which angle it is tilted? 23.5 degrees. 23.5 degrees. Next, define map. Name any one type of map. Map means what? A map is a so everyone knows very well, a map is a 2-dimensional drawing of a place on a flat surface as it appears from a position above. A physical map is an example. So map means what? Everyone know very well. So map is a 2-dimensional object. So map is a 2-dimensional object. So where it is, a map means how it will be. It will be on a flat surface. So if you are seeing from the position above, so it will be in a flat surface. So map is a 2-dimensional, and it is a drawing of a place on a flat surface as it appears from position above. So if you are seeing from the position above also, the map will be on the flat surface. So what is the example? You can write as a physical map or a political map, whatever it may be your wish. So everyone got no? So map means what? A map is a two-dimensional object. It is a drawing of a place. So drawing of a place. Okay. So in the flat surface, drawing of a place on a flat surface from the position above. So from as it appears from the position above. So if you are seeing from above means, so if you are bending means it will be in the flat surface. Okay. Everyone got now what is a map? Next. A map is dash to carry. Map is easy to carry or difficult to carry? Yes, map is easy to carry. So we can fold, for example, how the paper will be. So like this, if you can fold and you can take the paper. But if it is a globe means, can we? No. A dash can be used to study the rotation and the revolution. Both rotation and revolution is possible only in the globe. The dash forms a part of a circle that divides into eastern and western. So if it is eastern and western means which will separate? Eastern and western means prime meridian. So eastern and western will be separated by prime meridian. And if it is southern and northern means equator. So southern and northern hemispheres will be covered by, so will be separated by, so the globe is divided into northern and southern hemispheres by equator. Equator, north and south. Prime meridian, east and west. Prime meridian means east and west, and equator means north and south. Next, write a note on the north and the south poles. The north and the south poles are two ends of the earth's surface. So of the earth's axis. They are found at top and the bottom of the globe. So you can tell it is an easy one. So write a note on a map, write a note on a north and the south poles. So north and the south poles means the north and the south poles are two ends. So are two ends. For example, if it is a globe means, so the north and the south poles. So the north and the south poles. The north and the south poles are two ends. North and the south poles are two ends. So north and the south poles are two ends. Okay, of the Earth's axis. So think this is a axis. So north and the south poles are two ends of the Earth axis. They are found. So one direction is found at the top and the other is in the bottom. So they are found at the top and bottom of a globe. Yeah. What is that? The north and the south poles. The north and the south poles are two ends of the Earth axis. Two ends of the Earth axis. They are found at the top and the bottom of a globe. So in the globe we can see these directions in the top and the bottom. Okay. So everyone is clear now. So what are the north and the south poles? Yeah. So the next one. So in the next one they have given you a globe. So in the next one they have given you a globe. So what they said, so in the middle one will be, so whatever the red line is there, no? So middle one will be the equator. Middle one will tell the equator. And above the equator it is Tropic of Cancer, and below the equator it is Tropic of Capricorn. And which will separate, so which is the line it is there, no? Eastern and the western hemisphere which will separate. So this is called as a prime meridian. this line is there, no? This is a prime meridian, and the top it is north pole. Okay, so everyone is clear. So if I am showing a globe, so in the middle which will separate, which will divide the northern and southern hemisphere, it is a equator, and which will separate the eastern and western hemisphere is eastern and western will be prime meridian, northern and southern will be equator, and the top of equator, it is a top of equator, this is Tropic of Cancer, and the bottom of equator is Tropic of Capricorn, and which is there, which will separate north, so eastern and western will be prime meridian, and also the top end will be north pole, and the down pole will be south. Okay, so everyone is clear, am I right? So the next one, identify the given picture. So what is the picture? What is the picture, children? What is this? A map. So what is this? It is a map. Next one, which of the following are not shown on the given map? Which is not shown in the given map? Cities. They have not mentioned the cities. Next, imagine that the earth is flat. Imagine that the earth is flat. Which representation of the earth would not be used in that case? So if the earth was flat, globes would not be represent. So globes will not be used to represent. Okay, because a globe is in a spherical model of the earth. So every time we used to tell that a globe is similar to that of earth. So imagine, so you will get so many questions in your mind. So imagine that earth is in a flat surface. So what is your opinion? So what will you do in that case if it is in the flat surface? So what will you do? So if the earth was flat, we will not be used a globe. So we will not be use a globe. So globes will not be used to represent it. So we will not use the globe to represent it. So because globes will be spherical model of the earth. So globes will be spherical model of the earth. So that we will not represent a globe as a earth. Okay. So everyone is clear. If earth is not flat. So if the earth was, if the earth was flat, the globe would be used to, the globe would not be used to represent the earth. Okay, because it is spherical model. So globe will be in a spherical model. Okay. Next, while visiting a new place, what does a traveler use? A map or a globe? Who will, if you are going to visit a new place, what you will use? So for example, if you want to move from here to Dilshuk Nagar or which place, so if you want to go near Birla Mandir, so what you will do? You will use a Google map and you will search. Am I right? So in the same way, if you want to visit a new place, means what you will use? You will use a map, because maps are easy to carry. So nowadays the phones are there, so that we are searching in the phones, and you are searching that I want a Google map, so that it will show the way. But before this they used to carry a map, so that it will be easy. So can we carry a globe? Our globe will show each and every point of the different places? No, right? So in the maps only it will show it in a detailed way. So that we will go to the different places. Yeah, I hope everyone is clear up to here. So so in the today's session we have read short answer questions and the bit part. So this is your homework. Write these short answer questions and the bit part. So I already said in the science session, no? So if anyone is available with you, then ask them to ask you the questions. If no one is there, just copy the questions in your homework book. So we will do our revision in your homework book only, no? So just copy the questions in your homework book and try to answer the questions. Afterwards, you can only do the correction. And also, don't cheat yourself. Cheating is very very bad habit. Don't cheat yourself. So try to correct the answers whichever is wrong. Keep the circles and read that spellings. Okay. So spelling mistakes also. If one spelling word, so for example, maps means MEPS if you wrote also, that is also wrong. So if you are going on reading like that, then only you will get a good score. So for example, if first time if you got very less marks, for example, you kept ST for 10 marks, so you get 5 marks. Then try to write on the other time, other. So then you will succeed. Okay, one time. So Thomas Alva Edison, so many times he failed, but he didn't lift. So he invented the bulb in the same way. Okay, don't think that I can't write, I'm very slow learner, or else I'm not in a mood of reading. No. So try to read and try to get good marks. Okay, this is your homework. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed my video. So thank you for watching. Stay home, stay safe.